I paid freelancers on Fiverr $750 to make an expected $12,000 in passive income. And one of these jobs, I have the potential to make over $9,000 across the next 12 to 16 weeks. And not only can anyone start these now, but they don't require any overhead or thousands of dollars to get going. And I truly think that if someone wanted to, they could take any of these 4 ways and create a 6-figure business out of them. And in this video, I'm going to cover the details of these 4 passive income streams, how much I plan on making, and be sure to stick around into the end because I'm saving the highest return one for last. But if you're new here, my name is Kris, and on this channel, I cover different ways I'm making passive income online. And if this video does get 2,000 likes, I will drop another video on 5 other ways to make passive income on Fiverr that I'm currently using, but only if it gets 2,000 likes because I want to make sure that you guys actually like this kind of content. So let's get into it. Now, if you aren't familiar with Fiverr, it's a site that's been around for over a decade that became known for $5 jobs, or gigs as they call them. And on this site, you can do anything for $5. You can get a logo, build a website, or even get a customized message from Jesus himself. But these $5 gigs now are more or less just placeholders to entice customers to get into these higher dollar gigs. And some of these gigs can cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And this is something I've used since 2016 to help build every business I've ever created. Now, passive income stream number 1 is I had someone create a news website, specifically a crypto news website, to create passive income. And this website, feel free to check it out. It's cryptogram247.com. And this is something I've announced live on my YouTube channel already, where I plan on this being a staple with crypto news, where you can get up-to-date crypto information that updates in real time on the hour. And in total, I paid $190 for this, and that includes the domain, the search engine optimization, the actual website being built, as well as what is needed to pull live newsfeed. But the way this actually makes money is through affiliate marketing. And it's promoting things on this crypto news website that people would be interested in. And so what happens is if someone actually uses something on this site, I will get a commission for it. Affiliate marketing is the lifeblood for YouTube channels, podcasts, and news agencies. And what's cool about this is that the Fiverr gig will tell you in whatever niche you're in, what is a good affiliate offer. Now, the biggest challenge with this offer is 1, getting a good domain and getting enough traffic to your actual site. Good domains are like real estate, and it needs to be not only one that people will remember, but having a good domain helps the site get ranked on Google to help get external traffic to it. And what I used to find a good domain was expireddomain.net, where you can see a list of domains that have expired, and then you can go over to namecheap.com to buy that domain. I also made an ebook on the site, so 4 ways to create passive income in the metaverse, and there will be weekly news updates of all of the main highlights as well. So if you are interested in crypto information, I'll leave a link down below so you can sign up for that as well. Now, the exact amount I'm going to make from this site is going to be hard to say, but I've had really good luck with affiliate marketing in the past, and I don't really look at $190 as a big investment to get going. So I encourage people, if there's already something that you're doing in a particular niche that you might have exposure to, think about what you can do with that and then create a site around that for affiliate marketing. It doesn't have to be crypto related. I just have a crypto audience here on YouTube. And speaking of affiliate marketing, I have a Fiverr link down below where if you use that link, not only do I get a commission, but you'll get 10% off your order, which if you used what I did, that was $20 back in your pocket. Number 2 is setting up a drop shipping store. Drop shipping is a way of selling e-commerce that bypasses having to buy a lot of bulk inventory at once. And it also eliminates having to store the inventory as well, which can get timely and costly. And I found someone on Fiverr where you can create a drop shipping website for $105. And they even advertise on the gig where someone used their offer and in 3 months, they were generating 6 figures in revenue. Now, I definitely do not expect for this to happen. However, I can attest for making $2,000 in profit every month drop shipping on Facebook. So I know there's definitely potential here. So first, what you need to do is you need to pick a niche or category to hone in on. And I went ahead and I picked the pet niche. And over the last 2 years, I've had a podcast centered around animal rescue. And I've been working on my own private label brand over the last 7 months on Amazon, and it's about to go live. So my plan here is not only offer my product that I'll physically be storing on Amazon on my website, but I'm also going to be drop shipping products as well on my own website to not only generate extra revenue, but to drive extra traffic to the product I'm selling on Amazon. And from different influencers I've talked to doing this type of drop shipping, I'm expecting about 1K profit per month after about month 2, which means that on a $100 investment, that's 10x after the second month. Now, once again, the main problem here is driving traffic to your actual site. And I already have an audience built up around this. So this is something that you may need to think about. There are actually gigs on Fiverr that will help you drive traffic to your website, whether it's externally or for them running ads for you. There's a multitude of ways to do this, but I'm just relying on the core audience that I've already built up. While you're at it, if you are interested on different ways to make money online, I have a newsletter on my KrisMcCauley.com website, so be sure to sign up for that as well. Passive income stream number 3 is creating a job agency website. I talk with dozens of business owners in my area in California, and not only are people having a hard time finding reliable work, but when there is work, they're paying a premium for it. So by creating a job agency website, it allows you to offer those services to these business owners, such as logo or concept design. You could design menus for restaurants, bookkeeping, creating email lists, and so much more. And the thing is that you don't even have to know how to do any of this. You just need a website that says you can do it. And then from there, you'll find the reliable, affordable work here on Fiverr and then sell it to them for an upsell. And this isn't anything new. I have friends who've been doing this for a few years that make 5 figures per month doing this. And to get a site like this up and running, I found a gig that's costing $350. So essentially, this is just work arbitrage. You're outsourcing the work for them and getting them high quality results so they don't have to worry about it, and it's saving them money and time. Now, in terms of how much money you can make from this, I currently am offering $2,500 packages on my website, and I'm currently working on something special here. So I don't want to share it just yet, but it's really, really cool. And I know it's going to make for a cool video. I'm going to do a whole video on it, but for now, I can't share it just yet. And if you want to start this, I think the best way to start is just networking in your area, which could mean going to business meetups, asking friends or family for warm introductions if you've been in the community a while, or even just walking up to businesses cold approach style. Now, as I promised, I was going to save the most profitable way for last, and that is domain flipping. So domains are real estate of the internet. And if you can buy the right one, companies or individuals will pay hundreds, thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars for a domain just so they can use it. For example, crypto.com was purchased in 2014, and the evaluation in 2014 was between $5 and $10 million. And that was then. And as of right now, it's probably a 9-figure domain. So I went ahead and I purchased 38 different domains at a price point of $320. And then I went ahead and I paid someone on Fiverr $380 or $10 per domain to list them on 5 different websites at price points at which they'll sell. And as of right now, my total inventory is listed at a conservative $15,200. And the average price point per domain is around $399 per domain. And the goal time for these to sell is anywhere between 12 and 16 weeks. And as of me recording this, I've already sold 2 domains for $800, which means that I'm pretty much everything from here on out is profit. So that means that if I'm all in each domain for about 20 bucks, that means that the profit on each domain is $380 or about a 20x. So I'll link down below the gig I use to list domains, but I think the biggest challenge here is just finding good domains that will sell. And I could do an entire video on how I chose the domains that I did. But once again, I used expiredomains.net. This is a free website. Anyone can use this. And you can see all the domains that are available for sale on that site. And they have some great filters where you can select, do you want to use .com, .net, .biz, .shop, and a few others. But the .coms are the most valuable, and try to keep it to 2 words and no special characters. So you may take a little while to find it. I personally think the hunt is fun, but that's the tips that I was told. The most important part here is picking a niche, preferably one that you're familiar with. So I'm really familiar with crypto. So I went ahead and I picked the crypto niche. So all of my domains are crypto related, but you could do this with pets, states, geographical locations. I mean, it's pretty endless. And once you find the domains you like on expiredomains.net, you head over to Namecheap, and that's where you can add them to cart, see if they're still available, because there's still going to be some lag time between expireddomains.net and Namecheap, and then you can add them to cart. So let me know, what was your favorite way to make passive income, and which one are you going to start immediately? So as always, check out the playlist somewhere up on screen of different ways to make money online. You'd be surprised at how far one video a day can go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.